Hello everybody, welcome back. So let's have a look at Matic then to round this off for the day. So we'll have a quick look at what we expect to be going on with it. And to be honest with you, what I do expect to happen to Matic is I do expect to see it fall a little bit further back down to 120 satoshis. Because Bitcoin's going to make a move, a big move up or a big move down. It doesn't really know what it wants to do, but regardless of which way Bitcoin wants to go, I think this move is going to be so aggressive that it'll impact the rest of the alts quite severely, as we've already started to see money dropping out of them since the little bit of a run that they did have, and now we're seeing a decline across the board, including Bitcoin, but across the board of all the alts. And the altcoin dominance has started to go up once again, so it's around 70% now. It did retrace dramatically, which was good, but we really wanted to see it go down beneath about 66 for anything significant to happen with altcoins. So Matic is one of those altcoins that could make huge runs, huge moves, given the opportunity, and currently it's not got that opportunity. It's not had it, and actually, even though it broke out the descending trend, it's kind of just stayed at this kind of level, which is fine. It means it's not extremely bearish. It means that we might have put in our actual lows down here, so we might not see a Matic at 1 cent. But it's not off the cards completely, because this next move that's going to take place with Bitcoin could actually just turn all the altcoins into dust. When it comes to Satoshi values, hopefully we could like to safely say that 80 Satoshis could have been our all-time low, and we might not be seeing that again. But again, everything's on Bitcoin and on that Bitcoin dominance. We really need some of these bigger cap alts to start making moves again, and next week will be an interesting week in general, because whichever way the Bitcoin wants to go, we want to see how the rest of the alts respond to that. I would expect that whatever it wants to do, alts will suffer. If it goes down, all alts will be brought down with it, but it might give alts an opportunity, in the coming weeks to then start making more aggressive moves again. If Bitcoin goes up, it might actually just leave all the alts behind it like it's done in the past. So it doesn't look very good for alts in many ways at the moment, but it's one of those pivotal moments in the market where something big is going to happen, and it's going to be. It's technical analysis isn't. It cannot really chart for something like that. You're looking primarily at Bitcoin and trying to work out what Bitcoin does, and then theoretically work out what is more likely to happen after that move when it comes to alts. And when we're talking about alts, we're talking about the main strong ones like Ethereum, EOS, maybe XRP, for instance, what they're going to do, and then what they do will be mimicked by these small cap alts. So it's very technical, and obviously there's a lot of room for error when charting and doing something like that. So if we just have a look at the chart in general, we're just beneath the 0 point, looking to come down a little bit, which doesn't surprise any of us. So we're at the bottom of this cloud here, so you might find a little bounce here on the daily, but to be honest with you, like I say, this chart does still look to me relatively bearish, and if we find this red go beneath this blue cross, we will certainly spot a bearish area. I would like to say that we'll find a bounce at 120 satoshis, but that bounce might not take us very far. We've got a long way to go to start on road to recovery for this one, and I wouldn't expect anything close to this. This area, to be honest with you, even at the end of the year when our Satoshi levels are at this level again, it might not ever happen. To be honest, it might not ever happen, because if Bitcoin carries on the way that it's going, these Satoshis will be much harder to achieve. I don't mean that we can't reach our all-time financial high with Tether, for instance, or the US dollar. This could be achieved by the end of the year, no problem. Just 4.5 cents, for instance, could be achieved by the end of the year, but those Satoshis are going to be very hard to get hold of if Bitcoin continues to rocket the way it's doing. So I'll leave it with you there. Like I say, it's very difficult to chart this one out right now, and this next week or two are going to be very important for the rest of the market, and Matic included. Anyway, I hope you have a nice day, and take it